In this video, I'm going to show you how to simplify these rational expressions or equations, whatever. They're rational. This one is a rational expression because it's a fraction. You can tell that it's a fraction because it has this line right here. So that turns it into a fraction. So I'm going to be multiplying two fractions together. Let me show you something. If I multiply 2 over 3 times 5, the way I do it is I go 2 over 3 times 5 over 1. And then I just multiply straight across and simplify. So 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 1 is 3. So it's 10 thirds, and then I can simplify it if I want to, 3 1/3. All right, but that's how you multiply fractions. So if you look at this problem, this is a fraction. And actually, I can put this over 1. Now, I can multiply the top and the bottom. But before I do that, I want to simplify this a little bit. So when I look at this expression right here, I can simplify that. Watch what happens if I take out a 3. Because I can take a 3 out of both of those terms. And what do I have left? Well, I would have a 4k squared minus 1. Okay? Well, now, when I look at this part of the expression right here, that is the difference of two squares. This 4 is a square number, k squared is a square number, and 1 is a square number. So I can say this. That turns into 2k minus 1 times 2k plus 1. And then I have the 3 hanging out there by itself. All right? Now, there's another one that I want to switch. Look at this one down here. I can switch this out by taking a 2 out of both of the equations, but taking a 2 out of both of the terms. So I'll take a 2 out here, and what do I have left? Well, I have 2k minus 1. All right? All right, now I'm going to rewrite this so you can see what's going on. Woo. Okay, so I know that I've still got this k plus 3. So I'm going to go k plus 3 on the top, divided by 2 times 2k minus 1. Now I'm going to times this. I'm going to just keep on going. Times, this is what I have left up top. This is what I have left up top. 3 times 2k minus 1 times 2k plus 1. And then all I have left on the bottom is times 1, so I don't have to do anything. All right, now watch what I can do. 2k minus 1, 2k minus 1. So I can just eliminate those two right away. Now, that's all the simplifying I can do. So my final answer is going to be k plus 3 times 3 times 2k plus 1, all divided by 2. That's it. That's the answer. All right, we're going to do another one. All right, so I look at this, and the first thing that I see is I can take out a 6 or a negative 6 out of both of these terms. All right, so let me rewrite it. Let me take out a 6. So I'll say 6, and what do I have left? X minus 4. And what about the bottom? The bottom is a difference of squares. That's a square number. That's a square number. All right, so the difference of squares means something plus something times something minus something. So this is going to be 4 minus x times 4 plus x, and you'll notice that you'll notice that there's 4 minus x and 4 plus x, but there's no x minus 4. But I'm so close. But what would have happened, guys, if I had taken out a negative 6 to begin with? What if I take out a negative 6? Watch what happens. Then the x turns negative, because negative times negative is positive. It has to turn out to be positive 6x. Then the 4 is going to turn positive, because negative 6 times positive 4 is negative. Now look what I have. Now I have a negative x and a positive 4. And where do you see a negative x and a positive 4? Right here. A negative x and a positive 4. So these two things cancel out. What do I have left? I have a negative 6 over 4 plus x. That's my answer. I could have said negative 6 over x plus 4. Either way, doesn't matter. All right, the last one that I'll show you. On this top term, I can not simplify, but I can rewrite this as x to the third times negative 12. On the bottom, I can take out an x to the third on both of them. So I'll call this x to the third times what? Well, 1. I have to put the 1 there so that when I multiply x to the third times 1, it equals x to the third. See that? Well, then I'll say minus 5x, because x to the third times x to the 1 is x to the fourth. Well, can I cancel those two things out? They just cancel out. So what do I have left? I have a negative 12 over 1 minus 5x. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.